Hey guys, Hofstra here, and today I'm going to be covering the patch notes X12 spring cleaning time. Deck has been doing a really good job with getting these updates and bug fixes out on time. So first off, we've got the new Nexus reskin. So they took the regular Nexus and they turned it into this amazing, giant, beautiful, springy, cherry blossom filled, I don't know, like a park. It's pretty impressive. I like the way that they did most of the things. They added so many new sprites with this. It looks really nice, and hopefully it can be used for something in the future, maybe like a hub or something like that instead of just a regular Nexus. There's also plenty of little hidden fun things, much like the Guildhall update from before, where the Open Sesame, there's a hidden cloud up in the sky, which is really interesting. There's a person sitting in it. I don't know who that is, but it's kind of hysterical. It's got a really cool waterfall animation, though, which I didn't know that Realm was capable of making such beautiful things, but there it is. As well as there's a hidden like graveyard at the bottom of this ocean-like place in the bottom of the Nexus. Make sure to check it out. You need a trickster or a rogue to get down there. So they also added the mini steno skin, the mini nut skin, bass, gab, nut artifacts as pet stones, and those are all added to the respective boss in their drop tables. Get out and farm those dungeons. That'll be really cool if I get a Gab artifact following me around in a tomb. I could scare a bunch of people with that. That'd be funny. They also added exit portals to the Belladonna's Garden, the Lair of Shaitan, and the Ice Tomb in the near future. They also added a portal of Cowardice to the Puppet Master's Theater, Candyland, Beach Zone, and Rainbow Road. So that's pretty cool. You can get back to the realm instead of having to Nexus through those, since you can no longer Nexus tutorial. The Leprechaun Hunt has been extended. You got a few more weeks to get that little Sonic, as they call it. He really is a fast little guy. Like, if you've ever chased him, ooh, good luck. Anyway, they added /P as an alternative to pause. And they also removed some things like all the winter-related snowflakes and winter areas and all that stuff. So Orc's Castle should be back to normal, and there's no more Ice Tomb events or Ice Tomb keys. Well, they kept the Ice Tomb keys in the game, but they're not going to be, the dungeon's not going to be dropping from Shaitan anymore. So they also added the Beefcake Rogue. If you don't know what that is, it's a reference to BMJ, who is pretty much a god, like god tier, Hennes BMJ Cali. They added a big rogue skin, hopefully to be in the game. They also fixed a few things with recovering emails. The Tinker now offers the XP potion and the SB Wiz and Vit instead of the transformation potions and the Slime Wizard. So all you Slime Wizard skin hoarders, now's your chance to fluctuate the market. They fixed a few more glitches with odd phrasings, UI tweaks, pet names, stacked shots, and Ivory Wyvern in the Halloween Encore. They also fixed Scald moving when he felt like it in a semi, and a few changes to other dungeons, like John Bilgewater no longer jumps on the portal at the start, and his parrots no longer drop anything. So if you are farming T11s right now on 50 different accounts, log them off because they no longer can get anything. Also, the St. Patrick's event, they fixed a few things with that, and some balancing changes, which seem pretty exciting. So they decreased Abyss drop rate and increased Sewer drop rates. They also made the Coral Venom drop rare. So that's what they claim. So I don't know how rare it's going to be, but now they say if you get a white bag, most of the time it won't be a coral trap. So maybe they put them at the same drop rate. That sounds pretty good, in my opinion. They added some new sounds for weapons. I'll see if I can throw them on the screen here. Tomb Whites will now be less common. So before, I believe the rings are like 1 in 20 each, and the prots 1 in 100. Maybe they'll buff those up, so tomb rings will actually be more rare. And I won't be dropping Sphinxes and Niles left and right. Well, I'll still be dropping them because they're bad. Sorry if you're wearing one right now. And damage thresholds have been significantly decreased on the tomb bosses. So now, grab your horror staffs, head off to the tomb, and get your fat loot. Also, for the Ocean Trench, they increased the overall XP gain. So seahorses give XP again. Yay! Now it actually feels good when you clear it, because they gave hella XP before. Also, they changed Thessel to more balances, so she's no longer a loot balloon. They made her paralyzed immune, increased her HP from 69,000 to 96,000. Coral Bombs inflict pet stasis for 8 seconds. Well, that's pretty harsh. And Waves inflict weak for 6 seconds. So the waves, I believe, are the yellow shot she does after she's at half HP. Increased armor break duration from all her shots that armor break from 2.4 seconds to 4 seconds. She cannot be stunned during the armor break and wave phases, and a small invulnerability during tridents, which is one of her moves, 2.6 seconds of that, and at the start of the last phase, 8 seconds of invulnerability. So make sure to grab your air so you're not suffocating. She also shoots faster in the first phase and armor breaks slightly faster in the second phase. All shots, including coral bombs, now pass through players. Deep sea beasts inflict slow for 2 seconds, so be careful when grabbing your air, as you'll be slowed and might not be able to make it back to the fight in time. To make the new player experience better, not NPE, the actual walking into the tutorial. So I'm going to put on screen here the changes to the tutorial. They claim it has been updated with information about permadeath, nexusing, pets, fame, camera rotation, and options. Really good for new players. That really will help them understand a lot better. You can no longer nexus from the tutorial, so that new players will be able to complete it. Unless you can just back to home. I'm not sure if that works. Camera rotation is now enabled by default, which is good, because camera rotation can be really helpful at sometimes. Turn it off if you don't like it. They also added a few balancing changes. Hang on, we're almost done. They added drop rates in the highlands and lower level dungeons, including pirate caves, forest mazes, and forbidden jungles, especially the spider den. So no longer will you be only getting a healing ichor and a golden dagger in that dreaded pink bag. Add highland mobs give XP like they're supposed to. They're coming up with 4 new dungeons, they claim, and they're going to be big and replayable dungeons, arguably unlike the 4 they released earlier, or 3 they released earlier, which didn't have much replayability because there's plenty of different alternatives to doing them. So hopefully we can see some really good content in the upcoming future. Thank you so much for watching.